Aloha everybody, quick update on Hawaii travel, tourism, and vacation planning. Quick off-the-cuff video here just to let you know that United Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines are both offering testing options for their travelers. United Airlines first out of San Francisco and Hawaiian Airlines out of San Francisco and Los Angeles. This is definitely big news from a standpoint of not having seen much of any traction in the past 6 months with all of the talk and the rhetoric around opening Hawaii for tourism and having a test out option and everything that we've been hearing for many months. And this time around, like I talked about in my recent longer video, it does seem like they are serious, meaning the powers that be in Hawaii are serious about making it happen and allowing Hawaii to reopen for tourism. And it is encouraging to see big airlines like United and Hawaiian implementing things that enable their guests, their travelers, to have easier, quicker access to tests. So from the state of Hawaii standpoint, they're talking about partnerships with CVS, with Kaiser Permanente, and then you have United and you have Hawaiian offering some options. I think what we're going to see is as the demand for travel to Hawaii increases and becomes stronger, more and more airlines, or at least more and more routes and locations, will offer options and solutions for travelers. Naturally, the airlines have been hammered by the coronavirus. Everyone's been impacted heavily by it, and I knew it'd only be a matter of time before the businesses really had to jump in and push back. And I've been amazed that they haven't pushed back harder sooner based on all of the onerous restrictions that have been coming down at the state, local levels. At any rate, look at those options. There are different things that you can do, and that does make it more accessible, especially for those in those areas that want to come in October. And the last thing I'll say is that it just really becomes imperative that the leadership in Hawaii doesn't do anything to just restrict the flow of travel again, because they've already had the state essentially shut down for 6 months. They have to do everything in their power to open up travel safely in Hawaii, because the economy has already been hammered big time. A lot of businesses have already closed for good. Many people have lost their jobs. Hawaii has one of the highest unemployment rates in the entire country. So it's really important that we get the economy going again. There are risks, there are factors at play, but we cannot keep the economy shut down, or it will lead to economic collapse federally and at the state level. And so that's the reality. You cannot shut down the economy without that eventually leading to economic collapse. And so we have to acknowledge that. We need to recognize that this is important, that we get people back to work, that we enable people to come to Hawaii, to get away, to have a vacation, to enjoy some time here. There's probably no safer place to come than Hawaii. The outdoor spaces, the heat, the sunshine. Even though we have very onerous local restrictions in recent months, Hawaii is probably one of the safest places in the country to be with regards to coronavirus. And I think as long as people are smart about it and do what they need to do to make sure we don't cause any increased community spread, hopefully it can be successful, and hopefully we can continue to get people back to work, get people coming here to enjoy the islands, get things open back up, get the restaurants open, get the activities open. And they need to start lifting these unconstitutional restrictions, because that's what they are. They're unconstitutional. They don't have a right to be shutting down our ability to do our business. This is a free country, and they don't have those kind of emergency powers. They are trying to utilize them, but they're facing massive class action lawsuits soon. I know there are already many lawsuits out there, but if they don't start lifting these things soon, there's going to be some major legal hell to pay, and to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars, based on the economic impact in the private sector that the powers that be have inflicted upon people unnecessarily and unconstitutionally. So I know not everyone agrees with my perspective on that, but we're all entitled to our opinion, and that's mine. So anyway, I hope you guys can make it to Hawaii soon. I hope that we can keep it open and keep the updates and dialogue coming. Definitely let us know if you have any questions. Make a comment below. Please like and subscribe. Share the videos with anyone who might be wanting to come to Hawaii. Get away from the fires, get away from the smoke, come get some fresh air, book your travel, get over here and enjoy some beach time. All right, have a great day. Have an awesome weekend. Talk to you later. Aloha.